Hey everyone, D-Dub here, and welcome back to Hordes of the Underdark. Okay, we're preparing for the final battle now. Sergeant Ossier. Yep, there he is.
You are here. The army of the Valsharess is on the move. I am glad to hear you say that. It is time to make our final stand. We will make...
So, you go to bed that night, waiting for the morning. The Valsharess comes to you in your mind. So, she tries to make a spiel here, where basically, she wants you to join her instead of the Seer. She tries to seduce you and offer you power and glory and money and stuff. You can betray them and help her, I think, by destroying the gates for the Valsharess. I've never actually managed to do it because it was kind of confusing, the directions that she gave me. Did these change? Right, well that didn't change at all. Okay, so he's given me my troops that I can then have help us out. Biggest report the Matron's armies are only minutes away, so we'll send her out first. I'm gonna have her go to the city core and protect the Seer. These here are my battle golems. I'll send one of them out to protect the Seer as well. This one can defend the courtyard. So, the clerics. I'm gonna send you to the right outer tower. And you to the left outer tower. They'll be healing people out there. Marksmen also. Right and left outer towers. I sent that one to the right. Right? Yes. So this one's the left outer tower. And I'll send some of these guys. Yeah, right next to the outer gates. Actually, no. Inner gates. You defend the courtyard. Okay, and everyone should run off to get to their positions. You can also set up the alchemist fire. You can like pick it up and put it in places. But it seems to go off randomly through the battle and you don't have time to go around setting it, so I just always leave that alone. Well, with that. So once you tell them that you're ready, you'll get this cutscene of the drow sending their forces. You have two gates, the outer gate and then the inner gate. If they breach the inner gate, you have failed to hold them off. You'll be pulled back to the city core, and you'll have to fend off them while you hold that portion. This attack consists mainly of drow and Duragar. They'll try to tunnel in. They'll also have some siege weaponry. And once you start fighting for a little bit, they'll summon some demons and devils to attack you as well. The demons will rend your men to pieces and shatter the gates with ease, so once they start showing up, be ready for them. I don't think they're worth enough XP to worry about it, so I can banish them if I need to. Okay, but they should be outside now. Oh! Alright, let me get up on this tower, see what I'm looking at. No, let's not use that. Can I implode you? Oh, you resisted the spell. Alright, I need to get down there. It'll either be a Pit Fiend or a Baylor. They'll summon both. That's a Pit Fiend. And now all of the Alchemist fire should go off. At least pretty soon here. Okay, they're inside. I gotta kill this thing. I don't have time to kill this thing. Banish it. Oh, that didn't work. That should have worked. Why didn't that work? I don't know what that was. Something just detonated. Okay. Have they got that under control? Kill the battle priest. This woman is a nightmare. And I think she summoned a helmed horror. She did not. They're tunneling in. Alright, I have 2 Storms of Vengeance. Those should hold the gates. I'm going out there. There's a lot of drow. Yeah, there's a field commander. Okay, they're falling back. So, now we're pulled back to the core. So, if you have not killed Matron Myroon by this point with her daughter, you will have to protect the Seer from her, because the Seer will be in her room pleading for more troops, and she'll turn on her.
We must protect the Seer.
Of course.
Right now.
Interrupt me healing. So then they find a way to cross the Dark River. I don't know if that's because of Mephistopheles, just because they're drow, or because Kavalas betrayed us. I've never been clear on how they made it in here. But then the drow start rolling in from the docks. This will be the only things I've got to hold off here. Since I protected the gates, Duergar forces will not be coming from the southern area. If you fail to defend the gates, they will. All you have to do here is keep the Seer alive. Nethira and Valen are joining in the fight, and I have Laveora involved as well. Oh man, I'm getting torn up. That's why. I thought I was weak. Or weaker than I should have been. Oh, don't you dare. Yeah, Commander Imlot's out here to help me. Yeah, I meant to do all of this already. That wizard's still alive. Someone needs to kill him. Okay, there we go. That didn't sound good. Alright, they're killing our Flame Masters. Laveora's using her fists because she's got nothing else. These guys will not retreat. You have to kill them all. But Imloth, Nethira, and Valen are all pretty difficult to kill. I think this is the last of their men. Got him. That's not the end of the battle, though, because I didn't get rid of the Illithid forces. So several Illithid with some Umberhulks will attack. That never made sense to me. I don't know why they had them do that. Like, if they had Illithid roll up and kill them, that'd be one thing. Umberhulks don't have a explosion gaze, though, so that doesn't make much sense. Umberhulks aren't that big of a problem, though, and there's only a few of them. The rebels should be able to hold them off. I'm going straight for the Illithid. Hey, leave Imloth alone. Oh, that's a Paragon. That one's stronger than the others. And it just stunned everyone but me. Got him.
Yet again, you have proven yourself.
200 for his kill.
You have shown we must
So now we press the advantage, fight our way to the Valsharess's fortress. That all happens off screen. By the time you get here, her army's been massacred, and you're at her gates.
The battle goes well, my friend. With your help, we have been victorious thus far. It is not over yet, however. The Valsharess's fortress lies ahead. We must find a way to storm it if we are to end her tyranny once and for all. Gone? No. This cannot be.
Alright, so she drags you into her throne room with Mephistopheles' help.
Seems our servicer friend is with the rebel forces still and has drawn near the fortress. Good. Use your power, dread Mephistopheles. Bring the fool to me. I will end this threat to me now, once and for all. I shall prove you wrong, devil. No one stands in my path.
As you desire, great Valsharess.
Alright, so he brings you in, but you're caged.
So we meet again, foolish am I? But
No matter what you say, you try to step forward, and the shield around you knocks you down.
the archdevil Mephistopheles has caged you with his power, a power that is mine to command. For I have caged him. He is my hound on a leash, and with him I shall become a goddess. Mephistopheles, I command you to show this fool servicer what true pain is. Bring the wretched creature a slow and agonizing death. I wish to watch and enjoy.
I shall not do as you desire, great Valsharess. Instead I shall slay your precious red sister.
Here comes the betrayal that anyone else would have seen coming because he's a frickin' demon. So he wipes out the last of her drow forces.
What are you doing? I command you to stop at once! How dare you oppose my will? You are mine to command. I have bound you. You cannot disobey.
You are a foolish mortal drow, like any other. You are the powers you tamper with. Now, pay the price.
And then he removes the barrier, and you can kill her. At last. She's not nearly as dangerous as you would think, given all the build-up, but she can be a bit of a handful. The hardest part is getting the loot. She drops it the moment that she dies, and it's worth a lot, but it is hard to get your hands on. She was battle-tied? I think she did. Ah, she just took out a bunch of my stuff. And, of course. I'm gonna undo that. Or try to, at least. Ow! I think she used Darkfire on her weapon. Usually she won't even swing it at me. Kill her. That is quite the scream. Those are epic. This is the cold resistance. Yep. Matron armor. That's pretty good armor, but I hate how it looks. Girdle of Holy Might. And then that's the Super Whip. There you go. You want to pause the game, because it'll go into a cutscene right after. And this cutscene usually bugs out. He's supposed to get free, fly up, land like behind you, have a short conversation, then send you to hell in his place, and then he'll take the Relic of the Reaper from you. But it always does this for me, and I don't know why. But you just click escape. It'll skip past it, you'll unpack the module, and you'll be in the 3rd chapter. So instead of going immediately to Cania, you end up here in the gatehouse.
How may I serve you?
Okay, so now you're stuck in Cania. Cania is the 8th hell, the one Mephistopheles rules over. Wretched place. I don't believe even with this ring... Yeah, no, I can't. That whip is top level powerful. It's worth several 100,000 if you could actually find someone to sell it to. So I don't know. I think all of these doors are just part of its normal functions, which you can no longer access. So the Relic of the Reaper is now gone. Because it was Mephistopheles' artifact. I don't know how you found it or what all that was about. It's kind of a forced thing, honestly, because I never used it beforehand. But now, through that door that you couldn't go through earlier, you can enter it and then... Or you can go through it and enter Cania, the 8th hell, which is Mephistopheles' realm. Basically, he's exchanged places with you, and the only way to get out is to get the true name of the Reaper. And a true name is like a name that if you call someone by, you control the very essence of their being, and they must obey your every command. Mephistopheles knows the Reapers. So if I find it, I can cancel it out, and the Reaper can help me. Now, I don't have Nethera or Valen. I didn't pick them up, and so I don't think I can even have him call them in. If you did pick them up, after Mephistopheles sent you to hell, he stormed out of the Valsharess' fortress and just massacred the rebel forces. The Seer made it out alive, Nethera and Valen did not.
How may I serve you, soldier? How may I serve you, soldier?
Yeah, so I can't ask him to raise them up, so they're gone. This thing is just where you can get the lost items that you no longer have. I can't even have it identify that whip. Let me use the genie.
Once again, of course.
Epic spell resistance. That's cool. Full plate plus 6, which is awesome. Actually, well, it'd be 2 points armor class better than mine when I have all my bonuses on. But this is part of what contributes to that charisma. Yeah, and it's another regen point. I think I'll keep it. There's Risk Taker, which is that super dagger that I never got rid of. Drone plus 8. That's nice. 1d6 sonic damage. It costs a lot, but I'm not going to have, like, 800,000. If you have Valen, I would always like to get him this, but it's also 800,000. But I can show you, next episode, a trick to have as much money as I want. Rod of Resurrection, the Shiver Ring. That's pretty useful down here, because you take constant damage. Well, I'll deal with all that nonsense next episode. I still don't think I can use this, because we'll be in actual Cania proper, and have a lot of stuff to do. But I'm going to end this one here. So final battle's done, Valsharess is dead, but now I'm stuck in Cania. Gotta get the Reaper's true name, which is a whole ordeal, because you gotta find the one creature in all of Cania that knows true names. And is quite a trek. You go on an odyssey down here. But we'll start doing that next episode. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then.